Hi everybody, Fran here. This video is going to be a tutorial on how to set up a quiz using Microsoft Forms and also the different question types you can ask when making a Microsoft form. So the first thing you're going to need to do is sign into Office 365 and you will get a page like this. However, all of the sort of blanked out white areas will have information about your account. Now, down the left-hand side of Office 365 are different applications you can open, such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on. However, Microsoft Forms doesn't tend to appear on that left-hand side. So what you need to do in the search box at the top of the website is just put in Forms. And what you'll see is that the application forms will appear and you need to click on that. Once you've clicked on forms, this page will appear. Now, because I've made some forms in the past, I've got quite a few green boxes that have appeared. And again, I've just blanked out the information with a white box. So normally, if you've made forms in the past, they will appear on this page with the name of the form and so on. In order to create a new quiz, what you're going to do is click the new quiz button, which is generally in the top left of the page. Once you have clicked on the new quiz button, this page will appear. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is change the title of your quiz. If you click on the text, Untitled Quiz, this box will appear. It will allow you to change the title of your quiz, but what you can also do is enter a description of your quiz if you want. Once you are happy with the title of your quiz and any description that you want to give, click on Add New. Once you've clicked Add New, what appears is all of the different question types you can ask on Microsoft Forms. So what I'm going to do now is go through the different question types that are on offer. The first question type is choice, and this is a classic multiple choice question. So you put in your question and different options on what the answer might be. When you type in the answers, what will come up on the right hand side is a tick, and you click on that tick if it is the right answer. As you can see at the bottom, if you are going to ask a question where there are multiple correct answers, you can slide the multiple answer tab across to enable that feature. The next question type is called text. This is where you put forward a question and your quizzer types back a response. Now you can add a correct answer to this question and Microsoft Forms will automatically mark the responses. However, something you may want to keep in mind is that if your quizzer spells anything wrong or doesn't say the exact answer that you type in, it will be marked down as wrong. So you might want to not put in a correct answer so that you can read the different responses and judge for yourselves which ones are correct and which ones are not. Another question type is called rating. This is where you put forward a question and your quizzers give their answer in the form of a rating. The automatic setup is 5 stars, however you can change both the number and the symbol. I find that this question works better for evaluative questions. A fourth question type is dates. Great if you're a history teacher like myself. This is where you put in a question and the answer is a date, and you are getting your students to pinpoint a correct date. Another question type on Microsoft Forms is called ranking, and this is great if you want your quizzes to organise information into a correct order. You put in the question and the answers in the correct order, and then when you set the form, your quizzes will get a jumbled version of the answers, and their task is to categorise them into the correct order. LIKERT is an interesting question choice that you can use on Microsoft Forms. You put a question in at the top and then you use the table below to put in statements and also along the top row options that students can choose as their answer for each statement. The final question type that I'm going to cover in this tutorial is called the net promoter score. And this is more opinion based. It's where you put in a question or a statement and you get your recipient to give a response from 0 to 10. Once you have completed your quiz and you are happy with it, you are going to click the share button, which is in the top right hand corner of the web page. At this point, a drop-down menu is going to appear. You are most likely going to want the first section of that drop-down menu that says Send and Collect Responses. First, double check that in the dotted box that your recipient is going to be able to open the form when they click on the link. Once you know that's all okay, you can copy the link. Mine's a blank box, I've blanked out the link, but on your version there will be a link inside the box that you will be able to copy. From there you can paste the link wherever you need, whether that be on an email or on a worksheet perhaps for your students. There are also options to duplicate the quiz or to get other people collaborating on the quiz, but I will show you how to do that on a different video. That marks the end of this video tutorial on how to set up a quiz on Microsoft Forms and the different question types you can use. Thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.